Talk about the squares. How to calculate a square of a number up to 125 first, then I'll tell you the general method in which you can calculate a square of any number. So I'm going to discuss two things, but before I start this, you must know squares up to 25. That is the basic thing that you must know if you're going to find a square of up to 125. If you all notice, out of these 25 squares, I think rarely there will be 3 or 4 that takes little bit of time to recall. Okay, maybe for some people 19 square becomes difficult, for some 23 square becomes difficult, but still I think 90% of the square among them must be definitely known by you. So whatever you don't know, just take a piece of paper and try to see it 3, 4, 5 times, and what will happen, that reaction will also become automatic, that 18 square is 320, because this calling should be very fast if you want to calculate squares very fast. The calling like 18 square 320, it should be automatic. Okay, you cannot wait and just wait for number to come and then apply it. It should be instantly automatic. 18 square 324. Okay, after all you do this, actually I will tell you how to calculate a square of any number up to 75 first, then up to 125. So let's talk about up to 75 calculation of a square. How you are going to do this, look carefully, it's very simple to apply. There are 2 steps involved. Suppose you want to calculate a square of 42. So how to calculate 42 square? There are 2 steps, and step 1 I am showing with the red color. First, calculate difference from 25. So if you calculate difference from 25, you are going to get 17. So for this, 17 will be first 2 digits. Now for writing last 2 digits, just take difference from 50, that is going to be 8, and take the square, that becomes 64. So 1764 is a square of 42. 2-step process. Difference from 25, writing is first 2 digits, then difference from 50 and taking that square, that will be 1764, and that is the final answer. Correct? Let's take another example, and that will help you, that will even give you more clarity. For example, suppose I want to find 46 square. Again, 2-step process. Just take difference from 25, that will be 21. Then just take difference from 50, that is 4, and 4 square will be 16. I'm writing here. So answer becomes 2116. It's as simple as that. If you want to find a square of 59, I'll show you even that. If you want to find a square of 59, so 59 square can be written easily as first take difference from 25, that will be 34, and then you have to take difference from 50, which will be 9, and 9 square will be 81. So the final value is 3481. It's very simple till now. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I think no problem at all till now. Okay, then I'll go ahead and I'll show you some special cases where you need to be a bit careful. Okay, so just coming to the next discussion, I will be talking about some cases where you need to be a bit careful while finding this square. Till now I think everything is clear to you. First step, difference from 25, first 2 digit, difference from 50, square of that gives me last 2 digits. Okay, now coming to few special cases, and those special cases you need to be very careful. Like suppose you are trying to find out 49 square. In 49 square, difference from 25 will give you 24 without any issue. But when you are going to calculate difference from 50, that value will be 1. And 1 square is 1. Do not write 1 here. If you remember my statement, difference from 50 and square of that gives you last 2 digits. So 1 square though is 1, you need to write 0, 1, because you need to get 2 digits from, when you take difference from 50 and you take square, you should get 2 digits actually. So 2401 is the square of 49. There are 3 numbers where you need to be careful. When difference from 50 comes out 1, 2 or 3. So whenever difference from 50 is 1, 2, 3, the squares will be written as 01, 04, 09. Okay, not 1, 4, 9. Otherwise you will make mistake. I hope clear. Rahul, Ravi, Sharansh, Shavik, Yaman, Abhishek, Aditya, Akash, Arpit, anyone having any doubt? It's very simple. Correct. Now, coming to the cases where you need to even be little bit careful again, and that cases are like this. Suppose I want to calculate a square of 61. 61 square. So in 61 square, what is going to happen when you take difference from 25, you will get 36. You write 36 over here, correct? But whenever you are going to take difference from 50, you are going to get 11. And 11 square is not two-digit number, but it is a three-digit number. But there is no worry. I told you that when you take difference from 50 and you square it, you get last two digits. So 11 square actually is 121. So out of 121, what I'm going to do, 21 I will be writing as last two digit, and this particular one will be taken as a carry and given to 6. So my final answer will be 3721. What you need to remember that when you take difference from 50 and you square that, you get last two digits. So 3721 becomes the final answer. Correct? Let's check you all. Please calculate a square of 73. That is my question to all of you. Give me a quick answer, not more than 3 seconds. Okay, very good. Even I got a reply within 3 seconds. Aditya gave the answer. Very good, wonderful. Arpit, very good. So what you need to do? First, you need to take difference from 25. What is the difference? 48, correct? Then you need to take difference from 50, that become 23. 23 square is 529. I will write 5 here. I will write 29 here. My answer becomes 5329. I hope it is clear to everyone that you are getting the answer is 5329. 73 square is 5329. Correct? We'll go ahead and discuss about one more case. If you all want to practice, just calculate 36 square. Take difference from 25, that will be 11. Then take difference from 50, that will be 14. 14 square will be 196. 96 will be written here. 1 will be written here. The answer will be 1296. Correct? That way you can write the answer very easily. Okay, just take care of the carry. Okay, if difference from 50 and square of that result in 3 digit, one carry over you need to give it to the left place. So after that, I'm moving further, and now I'm going to talk about squares of numbers from 76 up to 125. How you can calculate this particular square very quickly. Again, very easy method. Suppose you want to calculate a square of 108. How you have to proceed? Just look at the process. If you want to calculate a square of 108, the first thing that you need to take, you have to take difference from 100. So if you take difference from 100, this number is 8 more than 100. Correct? So you will call it plus 8. So my first task will be, since you got plus 8, that must be added into original number. So 108 plus 8 will give you 116 here. Correct? Then just take a square of the same number, 8 square, that will give you 64. Right over here, the final answer is 11664. Let me take another number that will give you more clarity. Suppose I want to calculate a square of 107 whole square. So how you need to proceed? You just subtract 100. So this is 7 more than 100. So write with plus sign, plus 7. It will be 114. Then again take this 7 square, 49 right over here. Here also now you will have similar cases like 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. The same thing you need to take care of here as well. Okay, that whatever number 7 you are getting, suppose you would have got 1. For example, suppose you are calculating 101 square. So in 101 square, first 2 digits, 3 digits will be 102, because this is 1 surplus than 100. So 1 will be added and you will get 102. But then 1 square must not be written as 1. It must be written as 01. So final answer will be 10201. How many of you are getting this? Okay. Now let's take some numbers which are in this range only, but they are you know going to be like this. Like suppose you are trying to find out 117 whole square. So again, take difference from 100, sorry, subtract 100, you'll get plus 17, so final number will be 134 here. Then you need to take 17 square, 289, 289, 89 will be given here and 2 will be given here, so final number will be 13689. Correct? Not a problem, it's very easy, you can do it directly. Correct? Let me take now some other number which are less than 100 and how to calculate their square. Suppose you want to calculate a square of 93. For calculation of 93 square, what you need to do, just subtract 100. Correct? So if you are subtracting 100, you are going to get minus 7. Another way you can think that 93 is 7 less than 100, so that's why the minus sign. Either subtract 100 directly, write it with the sign, so minus 7. So 93 minus 7 you are going to write as 86, and then you need to write 7 square over here, so that will be 8649, and that is the final answer. Rahul, you want me to repeat 117? I'll do that. First understand this 93. So 93 minus 7 will be 86, and then 7 square will be 49, so final answer becomes 8649. Coming back, and I will repeat 117. Rahul, try to understand this. 117 whole square is just subtract 100, you will get 17, right, with a plus sign, because it is actually 117 is more than 100. That's why plus sign. So plus 17 you are getting here. Now just add plus 17 in 17, you are going to get 134. Correct? Now take this square of 17. 17 square is 289. So I'm writing 89 over here as the last two digits, and then 2 is a carry, is coming to the previous place, 13689. That becomes the final answer. Okay. Now let's calculate some more values. Like suppose now we want to calculate a square of 84. So if you want to calculate 84 square, there is no problem. What you will say? Subtract 100. What you will get? Minus 16. Correct? Will you get minus 16 or not? Just this is two-step process. First subtract 100, you are going to get minus 16. Then 84 minus 16, 68. Then 16 square, 256. The value will be 7056. I think everyone is clear now that how this method is applied. Correct? 7056. Just calculate one number on your own. That is going to be 76 square, and tell me the final value of 76 square. 3 seconds. Don't take more than that. Very good. Even I got the answer less than 3 seconds. 5776. Wonderful. Okay. What you need to do? Just subtract 24. You will get 52 over here. Then you need to take 24 square, 576. 5 will be coming here. Answer will be 5776. So it's about how you can calculate squares up to 125 with help of, if you have the knowledge of squares up to 1 to 25, the task is going to be very easy. Correct? But I'm not going to leave over here only. Okay, I will first tell you some other special numbers and how the squares are actually written. So coming over here, and one thing is that special numbers ending in 5. Correct? So how to calculate squares of number which are going to end in 5? For example, suppose you want to calculate a square of 45. So how you are going to do that? So that is a special case and very easy one. In this case, what you need to do for finding a square, any number ending in 5, their square will definitely end in 25. That is the first thing. So definitely last two digits are going to be 25 only. Then what you need to do, just divide the number into two parts, one containing 5 and other without 5. So whatever is left here, like 4, just multiply 4 with the next number. That is going to be 12. So 1225 is going to be the final answer. Sorry, yes, it must be multiplied with 5 actually. Next number is 5. So it becomes 2025. Correct. Now suppose you are having 65 square, separate in two parts. It is going to be 25, then 6 7s are 42. 4225. This is not only applicable to two-digit number, you can apply it anywhere. Okay, for example, suppose you want to calculate a square of 115. You can definitely calculate with the method you have learned, but it can also be calculated directly. And in 25, divide into two parts. Now you need to do 11 into 12. So 132. 13225 will be the answer. The task was, how quickly I found 11 into 12. You want to know? Okay. If you are multiplying any two-digit number with 11, it is very simple. Just separate 1 and 2. That means the two digits which are being multiplied by 11, separate them, create little bit gap, and then in between write their sum. 2 and 1, 3. So that's how you got 132 quickly. 13225. Hello everyone. Aptrix online learning app is available on Google Play. Just give a missed call at 888-700-600 to get app download link. You need to just sign up and start learning with the help of video lessons, daily quizzes, discussion forum for doubt clarification and much more. I wish you all a very happy e-learning. Thank you.